יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. Lai 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 la la lai 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 la la lai 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 la lai 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 la la lai 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 la la lai 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 lai. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. יאי לי 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 la la li 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 la la li 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 la la li 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 la la li 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 li. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו amen.
Okay, so we want to welcome everybody who's watching us on live stream. What I found out is that we have some people watching us on live stream, and then we get about 150 to 300 people by the end of the night. So that's pretty cool. So we appreciate all of you who are tuning in. And I just want to introduce everybody. So over there on the piano is James Fuchs. On the drums is Luca Gash. We got Greg Sutton on the bass. David Goldstone on the guitar. We have Rabbi Michael, who's going to be doing the drash and a few other things and running half the service. And then we got, of course, Cantor Nathan, and now we're going right into Bim Bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bim bam.
Okay, so I'm in trouble. I had one picked out. This is Rabbi Heschel's poems in Yiddish. Now, I would read the Yiddish if I could, but I can't. Bob could read the Yiddish. It was written in 1929. 1929. That's a few years ago. So I'm going to go with the one I originally planned. This one is called Debts. Hours demand payment, hours cry out, when will you pay the debts for your dreams? Every hour leaves me a last will and testament. Days cry out as if they were years. Words have seduced me, intoxicated me with their range. I'm only heroic in waiting, mighty only in order. I have not rewarded the world for even one breath. Oh, how dare I again borrow more time from the future? Dreams are debts, songs are oath. When will I pay for the dreams, for the debts? For me, this is so appropriate this Shabbos. You're going to hear later from Rabbi Michael about Nitzavim, about the Torah portion. I have no idea what he's saying, and if he doesn't say something that I think should be said, you know me, I'll just say it later. Okay. But think about this. Hours demand payment. We get to pay our debts. We're going into the High Holy Day season. We're going into Sunday night starts the Aseret Yemei Teshuvah, the 10 days of Teshuvah. Now for us, we've been doing Teshuvah all year round, so it's really a party. It's not a day of affliction or a time of affliction. But think about this. Our dreams are debts. What a great sentence to me. How I understand this is, if we dream something, we owe it to the world, to God, to ourselves, to our neighbors, to our families, to bring those dreams to fruition. That's what you did. You had a dream that was crazy. And then you got people who are crazier than you to make it happen. So even though you're called the Queen of the Misfits, Harriet, I think really you're the Queen of the Crazies. What do you think? But think about this. I get to repay God. I get to repay you for all of the gifts that you've given me. All of the breaths, all of the moments that you've given me. The joys, the sorrows, the frustrations, the anguish. I get to repay that by living my dream. And living my dream with you. So that Jeremy and Lindsay can have two amazing children. Trust me, 6, 7 years ago, neither one of them thought that was possible or in the cards. Think of all the families that come back together that we thought would never happen. Think of how, in the time of trouble, I know where to come, and I know where to be enveloped in order to breathe so that I can handle the pain, handle the sorrow, handle whatever comes my way. Dreams are debts. as we head into 5780, I implore you, I beg you, I demand of you, make the dreams come true and pay the debt that our lives are the answer for. Shabbat Shalom. Okay, we continue with a niggin. A niggin is a wordless melody. You blow out the schmutz of the week and breathe in the joy of Shabbos.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Your turn. Lie, 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 lie. 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 Lie, 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 lie.
So, you know, there's a lot of talk these days about meditation. A lot of people love meditation. I love meditation. I do. Yes. And there's nothing I love meditating more than Shalom Aleichem.
Lie, 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 la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la lie, 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 la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bohem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lie, 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 la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, 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 la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie. Barkoni l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Melech mi melech, malachei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zaydhem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Melech mi melech, malachei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lie, 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 la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, 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 lie. La 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie. Lie, 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 la 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 la.
So what I mean by that is that for me, music, and of course the words of the prayer, I meditate on those, which is what the V'ahavta tells us to do. And I meditate on them, and that brings me, I don't know about you, but music and prayer bring me to a whole new space in my world, in my inner life. It's like people say, well, you know, that's not Jewish prayer because it's not Jewish music and this and that. Of course it is. Anything that lifts us up, for me, is meditation. So let's meditate on this singing a new song to God. What do you think?
Let's dance. Lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, lie, ya, lie, la, lie, lie, ya, la, lie, ya, la, lie, ya, lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, lie, ya, lie, la, lie, lie, ya, la, lie, ya, la, lie, ya, lie, la, lie, 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 ya, lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, 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 lie. Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shirul Adonai, Kol Haaretz, Shirul Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Bashru Meyom, Meyom Teshuato, Sapru Vegoyim Kevodo Becho, Ha'amin Nivlotav, Ki Gadol Adonai, Hulal Meyon. No horamu bi'al kol Elohim. Lie, lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, lie, ya, lie, la, lie, lie, ya, la, lie, ya, la, lie, ya, lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, lie, ya, lie, la, lie, lie, ya, la, lie, ya, la, lie, ya, lie, la, lie, lie, I lie, ya, lie, la, lie, lie. Yai la lai 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 lai.
Okay, now we get to do tzedakah. Tzedakah, of course, means righteousness. The kingdom of God is inconsistent with social misery. So I got to tell you this. 36 times in the Torah it says, take care of the widow, the poor, the orphan, and the stranger. So, you know, people talk about what's God's will, what's God's will. I don't understand what's God's will is to take care of the poor, the widow, the stranger, and the orphan. Not just outside of us, but also in us. So tzedakah helps me remember that I have a seat at the table, that I have something to give. Pastor John Pavlovitz was here 2 weeks ago, and he talked about a bigger table. Tzedakah is the Jewish statement that everybody has a seat at the table because even the beggar has to give money. Everybody has something to give. And that's what tzedakah reminds us of. That righteous people give something. Whether it's a penny, a dollar, whether it's a day or an hour. We have to give something to make our world better. So we greatly appreciate whatever tzedakah you put in. It goes to help defray the cost of Shabbos dinner and ballet and who knows. Oh, valet. Wait a minute, let me fix my teeth. And of course, help the residents learn how to have fun in sobriety. The other thing we do right now is Teshuvah. Teshuvah is the name of this place. So we were being interviewed earlier, and Teshuvah, of course, translates to repentance, return, and response. I call it new response. What it actually does is it heals, it repairs, and it changes. You can't be involved in Teshuvah and not change. That's why it's the most unnoticed miracle, is because we change the whole world when one person does Teshuvah. We make sure the whole world endures, according to Rabbi Meir of the Talmud, for one person's Teshuvah. So Teshuvah is this opportunity to take a look at ourselves, see what we did well, what we didn't do so well, and how we're going to enhance what we did well and how we're going to repair what we didn't do well. But most of all, it says that change is possible. In fact, because Teshuvah is a commandment, change is mandatory. No matter how low you are, no matter how bad you think you are, change is always at our fingertips. Change is always waiting for us to open the door. That is the power and the beauty of Teshuvah, and we do it out loud.
My name's Jeremy, and I'm a grateful member of this community. Tonight, just gratitude. Rabbi was up there earlier talking about wholeness and bringing families together. Not only did this place, like my children are real Beit Teshuvah babies. Like this one for sure. May have happened on the property somewhere. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for real, man, like I walk into this place, I get to work for a place that has brought so much meaning. Not only meaning, but like passion. And I truly believe in the understanding that Teshuvah transforms who you were in your past. And I understand it as such that, like, today I'm somebody who's dependable. I get to be a positive example to my little brother. He's here tonight doing his Kadima ceremony. I get to be there for my folks today, you know. This is something rewarding that sobriety just grants me. I get to be there to help you guys. My cousin's off calling, and my mom is always a big helper. She has a lot of Harriet inside of her. She brings in strays and crazy ladies, and I mean, for real, this is no joke. This is for real. It's my childhood. Crazy people staying with us because my mom wants to help, you know, and she knows who to call today, and I'm proud that that's me, man. You know, I'm proud that today we sit here whole. And for many years, like, I was part of the pain and the struggle that this family, I inflicted a lot, you know. So really, Teshuvah is showing up for them every day, showing up for you guys in the house every day, and so trying to be an example of what recovery is, man. Like, you put some positive people around you with the right attitude, and dreams, they do come true. They're really not dreams, they're goals, because we learn how to take the action to make dreams a reality. And this is what this place teaches, man. So thank you guys. All you guys Kadiming, you guys are all products of that. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Hi, I'm Nancy, and I'm a grateful member of this community. And I just want to say happy birthday to Zack and, and say how grateful I am for him. Zack is one of the few male members of the sisterhood, and he is always there for the sisterhood. He even reminded me last week that he can't make it to meetings, but whatever we need, he will do, and he's done some wonderful things for us, and we really appreciate you, Zack. And so on your 37th sober birthday, happy birthday.
Heather. I'm a grateful member of this community. I already feel like I'm going to cry. I want to give my gratitude towards Frank. It's his birthday today, and I just want to tell you how much I need help. How much you mean to me and Sam and your daughter, Brad, and everything you've done for them and us as a family. And you're just really a really strong person, and we love you so much, and we appreciate everything that you do. And I know it's a thankless job, but you're the best. You really are. Happy birthday.
You're just a really good dude. And the more I read the news and I see people in power who are not good dudes, the more grateful I am that you are such a great dude.
Hi, my name is Chaya, and I'm a grateful member of this community. First of all, obviously, I want to thank my family here, my real one, for always being there for me, and everyone for always helping me. But I wanted to just bring up that I'm very grateful for not being afraid of the high holidays and actually looking forward to them. Like growing up, it was something really scary, and I'm just very, very grateful I get to enjoy it and connect. Thank you.
Yeah. Good.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm a grateful member of this community. I just want to express my gratitude for this entire community and the staff here who have been so supportive in this crazy transition that I've just got thrown into, had no idea what I was doing, and I just am so grateful that there are so many people here who are willing to help me. And sometimes it's nice to get a pat on the back, and you guys do that for me, and it really just lifts up my spirits and makes me feel like this is possible and I'm capable of doing it. And I just wanted to say thank you guys, and I'm grateful for all of you.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful for so much. I have to tell you, I want to say that I'm so grateful to the music department. I supervised them, and the songs last week about radical amazement, and the ones you haven't heard yet, are so fantastic. And the spirit and the talent and the willingness to go along and immerse yourself in both Rabbi Heschel and in this process is so uplifting to me, and I'm so grateful for it. I also want to say how grateful I am for Catherine Vishager, who's my assistant and the program director of the Lane Breslow Institute. She sort of got thrown into everything too, like Jenny, and she just keeps moving everything forward. And under the reconstituted institute, Prevention and Freedom Song are also part of it. And Jessica Fischel and Michael Kamener have done an amazing job in not just setting up the Freedom Song dates for November, but also they've gotten a lot of speaking gigs for Harriet and me. And I'm really, really appreciative at their passion for this. And I'm grateful really for so much. I can say this, right? We have a new acting executive director, Dr. Sergio Rizzo Fontanesi. And I'm so grateful to Warren Breslow, who stepped in. Warren's been stepping in at Beit Teshuvah for 30 years. Whatever needs to get done, Warren says hineni. And We've had a 30-year friendship and many more to come, and really, it's such a great reciprocal relationship. And I'm so grateful to Warren for stepping in and Sergio for stepping up, really. It's going to be amazing. He's brilliant and smart and calm. I appreciate calm. Sort of. Don't I bring calm to all of our meetings? Sometimes, okay. And you know, I'm grateful to Lois and Lauren. Lauren came from the Beverly Hills Courier to interview Harriet and me tonight. And we've had a lot of these interviews. And Lauren, I said it before, and I'm saying it publicly, you're just really smart. And you're a great interviewer. You got us talking about things we haven't talked about for 20 plus years. And so I'm really, really grateful. And I'm grateful, Lois, for you setting that up. And I'm grateful to Harriet because she had this dream 32 years ago. And in November, it'll be 20 years that we moved up. We moved from Barrio adjacent to the west side. And you had this dream and you made it a reality, and it's kind of fun when I think about it, that getting to hang out with you gets all of the dreams met. And hanging out with you, you know, for a guy who was a con and a thief, because of you, I get to pay all my debts. And all of us get to pay our debts. We get to pay the debts that we created in our addiction. We get to pay the debts that we created in our child raising. We get to pay the debts that happen because of our own inner psychic pain. You know, for those of you who don't know, Harriet says you're either in recovery or denial. Think about that one for a while. But because of you, this world is better. You truly are a world savior. And I'm so grateful that you saved me. Shabbat Shalom. All right, we continue with Change. It's an original by the late Glenn Goss. Came here 5.5, 6 years ago. And so I got to tell you the story. I get all these calls from all these music people. You got to take this guy. You got to take this guy. You got to take this guy. I talked to Glenn, and I said, "You're nuts." And he started screaming and yelling and hangs up the phone on me. People call again. They say, "You got to take this guy. You got to take this guy." I said, "He's crazier than I am." And this one guy says, "Oh, no, Rabbi. You're still crazier." I said, "Okay, I got to take him." And from that began a love affair. A love affair between Glenn Goss and recovery, between Glenn Goss and Beit Teshuvah, between Beit Teshuvah and Glenn, and between me and Glenn, and certainly between Nate and Glenn. So here's a song that he wrote.
Shorter it gets. Well, all the nightmares inside of my dreams are filled with regrets. So I'll break my own heart and not feel the pain. Now watch me cut my nose off just to spite my face. But when I look around me, what's it gonna take to change? No matter how high I get, I fall from grace. And all the words that I use to pray get stuck in space. All the bridges that I've burned cannot be replaced. Now watch me blow my car up just to lose the race. But when I look around me, what's it gonna take to change? It might take the frostbite Joe from the dark side of the moon to help me change my tone and sing a different song. When I look around me, what's it gonna take to change? When all the ugliness surrounds me, I know it's up to me to change. When I look around me, what's it gonna take to change?
So I think that was written a while ago, right? That was written, I think, even before he came into recovery. No? Oh, that's right. He wrote that with me. So, I forgot. We wrote a lot of stuff together. We would study together and everything. But he had a new response to that because we talked about it. What it took for him to change was community and love, acceptance, and belief in himself. And that's what we're celebrating right now. We're celebrating, hold on, Nicole. We're celebrating Nicole and Devin and Todd, Leah, Sierra, and Nick. Why don't you all come up? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ten. One, two, three, four. Nick's not here. Where's Devin? Tell her to stop smoking. Right. Yeah. I knew there was at least 5. I keep on 4. Wait a minute. That's right, we're in Jeopardy time. Did you find her? Okay, so we're going to start, and Devin, did you find her yet? Okay. So here's the deal, all right? Kadima means to move forward. What's it going to take to change moving forward? And that's what you all are doing. And I got to tell you something. After watching you when you came in and seeing you now, you are absolutely experts in moving forward. See, because what Teshuvah does is it changes everything. And while all four of you and Devin had a PhD in moving backwards and digging yourself into holes that were almost impossible to get out of, what you've done now is you move forward. And you built yourself ladders, and you built scaffolding, and you built foundation. And you just keep climbing higher and higher. And we want to recognize that. We want you to know that we're honored and privileged to say that you're part of our community. That there could be no greater honor than to stand here in front of you four. And Devin. Boy, when she gets back, she's just going to be so embarrassed. But to stand in front of you and just see you and see how great you are. And look in your eyes and see that you know how great you are. And see that light and see the awesomeness that you bring to all of us. You are repaying your debts. And the way you're living, you're paying not just the principal, but all the interest. And the beauty of Kadima is we also acknowledge that you're paying it forward. Because you're helping other people. You're connecting to family, to friends. You're being real. There ain't nothing better than that, is there? So the certificate says that we joyfully recognize that you are and in the process of moving forward with life and in recovery. And this certificate signifies the hard work that you have done fulfilling the words of the sages. In a place where the Baal Teshuvah stands, even the most righteous can't stand. See, we get an edge. We fucked up so bad that as soon as we turn it around, in God's world, we shoot right to the top. My brother one time told me, he said, it's not fair. You were a bum, a criminal, a drunk, and everybody's saying how great you are. Me, I just been doing the right thing all these years, and look what happened. Nobody knows me. So, life's not fair, thank God. Now, we're going to give you a book. You might have heard of this book. It's by a brilliant woman. Brilliant. Did I say brilliant? Brilliant woman. It's called Sacred Housekeeping. So, anytime you wonder, yes, what would Harriet think, or what would Harriet say, you can turn to the page. Devin, for your spirit. Todd, Leah, Sierra. And of course, it wouldn't be a complete Kadima without giving you the priestly blessing. Remember that God blesses and protects you all the time. God shines his light through you and brings you to guidance and wholeness. God shines her light through you and reminds you that you're always welcome. Reminds you that every room you walk into, every doorway you walk through is so much better because you're there. And let us all say, Amen. Amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You want to take Devon's? Do you think she'll be crazed? I hope so. Play this back for her, okay? You know, if we could get the live stream, play it back for her.
Thank you, Rabbi, and congratulations, everybody, for making it through. So this is a time we have our birthday come forward, and we welcome our new members, our new residents, Sarah A., Joshua C., Sandra C., Evan G., Aaron W. Come up on my left here, Zack here on my right here. So we join together, first of all, by responsively saying, we need a screen change, please. There we go. And we begin up here. Zack, you are the birthday. You begin.
May the door of this house be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for
שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. תחכה בבוקר חסדך, באמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבר, ועלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. תחכה בבוקר חסדך, אמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבר, ועלי היגיון בכינור. וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון.
So, you know, I do this whole shtick about Lecha Dodi, but really I want to just look at the words. Lecha, walk. To walk, Dodi, with my beloved. Likrat Kala, to greet the bride. The face, Pnei Shabbat. The face of Shabbos we're going to receive, Nikabbalah. So think about this. As we go in and we sing it, we're going to use, of course, the Carlebach melody. But it's a sense that when we're doing it, we're walking with our beloved. And the most beloved that we can have and acknowledge is our soul. The whole thing about moving into the new year is to love our soul, love our essence. Just one grain of sand more each day. Because in the face of Shabbos, which is of course God, we receive, and by receiving that face, we reflect it back out. So it's a constant give and take. So let's dance the bride of Shabbos in with Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala. אדוני אחד או שמו אחד לשמו תפארת ולי תהילה. Lecha Dodi, nifla Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Hitoreri Hiba Ore Komi Uri Shir Daberi Kevod Adonai Alayich Nifla Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela.
Please turn towards the doorway and welcome the bride of Shabbos.
Bohi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha v'tzolo Boi chala Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Dodi, Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela.
Okay, Zack and sisterhood members, come on up and light the Shabbos candles.
Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirshano b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lechadlik ner Shel Shabbat. Shir lama'alon esa enai El Ha'arim me'ayin yavo Ezri me'im Hashem Osei shamayim va'aretz al yiten lamor raglecha Yanum shomrecha Hine lo yanom ve'o ishan shomer Yisrael Hashem shomrecha Hashem tzilcha al yad yeminecha Hashemesh yorakecha vayarech balayla מכל רע, ישמור את נפשך, השם ישמור צאתך ובואך והר עולם,
Thank you, Nate. Thank you, band. Thank you, Rabbi Mark, for your words tonight. Rabbi Mark has already said it's the last Shabbat of 5779. And just like we say in the evening prayer called Ma'ariv Aravim, we say, Golel or umipnei choshek vechoshek mipnei or, rolling light in front of darkness and darkness in front of light. This year comes to an end only to roll into the new year of 5780 seamlessly. So there is really no end, only a new beginning. So what does it mean for us, both as individuals and as a community, to come together at the end, only to start all over again, once again, for the first time? We are given at this particular time of the year Parashat Nitzavim, the Torah portion for this week. The Hebrews in this parashat have come to the end of their wanderings, and they are getting ready to enter the promised land, the land they've been hoping for years, the land that had been spoken to them in tales around campfires and bedtime stories at night about a mythical figure named Avraham and how God had chosen him and made a promise to him. And now this generation, the descendants of those who had been enslaved in Egypt and who had heard and retold these stories over and over again, after 40 years of desert wandering, had arrived at this long-awaited juncture, a moment in time that had been long awaited. This parasha gets its name from the opening line of the chapter. It says, Atem Nitzavim Hayom Kulechem Lifnei Adonai Elohechem. You are standing today, all of you, before Adonai your God. And it says, so that you may enter the covenant of Adonai your God and his oath, which Adonai your God is making with you today. And for tonight, we don't really need to read any further, even though there's so much to feast on in this Torah portion. It's the word Nitzavim that years ago brought me an insight about this parsha and its message for us today. So I'm going to ask you all to do something for me, a little out of the ordinary, so forgive me. I'm going to ask you all to stand up. Everybody stand up. Put your stuff on your chair. If you're holding something, put it on the chair. Babies not accepted. So what I want you to do, would you do for me, please? And it's kind of, I want you to slump down, please. All right, now don't cross your hands in front. Really like a real slump. All of you know what a slump is. Everybody slump. Okay, and now, while you're slumping, say, I am a superior person. I am a superior person. So stand up just a little bit and say it again. Stand up a little more and say it again. I am a superior person. Well, let's go for it. Stand up and say it. I am a superior person. So just by standing up straight and tall, our attitude changes without even trying. We don't realize how much just even a little change in our posture makes a change in our attitude. So you can be seated for now. So Nitzavim, the word of this Torah portion, comes from a word that means to stand. We also have another word that means to stand, and we use it in the Amidah, in the standing prayer. La'amod, to stand. Shh, thank you. So what's the difference between these two words? between standing like in Amidah or standing like in Nitzavim. I was taught that the word Nitzavim has to do with standing up straight, taking a stand, presenting yourself, whereas la'amod, the word we use in Amidah, is kind of standing by, waiting to be told what to do, like the servant standing by the king waiting. So Moses is telling the Hebrews in this Torah portion to stand up straight, to not be bent down like slaves anymore, to stand tall before Adonai their God and participate in the covenant, and then at the end of the parsha, to choose life, to stand for life. There is also the implication that when we stand up, we are seen. We are seen as an individual, and we are seen as part of the community. When we stand up, we make a statement that we all stand together, unified. Remember what I said? Community is unity. There's a story about a father. Some of you have heard this story before, who was blessed with many sons. And while lying in his deathbed, he picked up a bundle of reeds that he had placed beside his bed. And he said to his sons, "Here, see if you can break them." His sons were all young and strong, but none of them could snap the bundle of reeds in half. And he said, "I will show you how it can be done." So he took the bundle apart and separated the reeds one from another and snapped each one by one. So he said to his sons, "Pay attention to this lesson and stick together. If you do, no one will be able to prevail against you. However, if you separate from each other, you will be broken one by one." It is a community that is united strong. But when it's fractured within, it's only a matter of time until it falls apart. We are taught in this parasha about the concept of arvut, which means a pledge, a guarantee, or mutual responsibility. We were taught way back in the book of Leviticus that you must certainly admonish your neighbor and thereby bear no sin because of him. Well, the Talmud asks, says, well, until when should a person admonish his friend? The answer is, until he curses him, until he hits him. In other words, the covenant that we are talking about that is being made is not just with God, but it's with each other. That in community, we cannot be only for ourselves. Yes, we read in Pirkei Avot, if I am not for myself, who will be for me? But it says immediately after, if I am not for others, what am I? There's still another component of standing up straight. Standing tall in order to be seen. Because it demands us to stop hiding. How many of us in this community try to just fly beneath the radar? To do just enough to skate by and not really engage in the community? How many of us are actually still being shady and trying to get away with things in the shadows and cameraless empty spaces around Beit Teshuvah? There aren't many. How many of us are still hiding behind our personal victim-based narratives and never allowing us to see who you really are? In step 5 of the 12 and 12, we read this. If all our lives we had more or less fooled ourselves, how could we now be sure that we weren't still self-deceived? How could we be certain that we had made a true catalog of our defects and had really admitted them even to ourselves? Because we were still bothered by fear, self-pity, and hurt feelings. And it was probable we couldn't appraise ourselves fairly at all. Too much guilt and remorse might cause us to dramatize or over-exaggerate our shortcomings. Or anger and hurt pride might be the smoke screen under which we were hiding some of our defects while we blamed others for them. Possibly, too, we were still handicapped by many liabilities, great and small, that we never knew that we even had. Hence, it was most evident that a solitary self-appraisal and the admission of our defects based upon that alone wouldn't be nearly enough. We'd have to have outside help if we were to surely know and admit the truth about ourselves. The help of God and another human being. Only by discussing ourselves, holding back nothing, only being willing to take advice and accept direction, could we set foot on the road to straight thinking, solid honesty, and genuine humility. In other words, I need you to tell me when I'm off the mark. And you need me to tell you when you are off the mark. We need each other to keep us on the path and not go off into the weeds. We need each other to call us out of our hiding. How many of you sit back there and hide in the back and not show up and participate in front? How many of you still hide in public, not letting us see you, thinking that we do, putting on the charade that you're participating? And so we come to Rosh Hashanah. On Sunday night it begins. We come to Rosh Hashanah, we stand tall together as a community, and in the presence of each other, we allow ourselves, our full but not necessarily whole selves, our fractured and wounded selves, to be seen by each other and to be seen by God. That God from whom way back in Genesis, when we tried to hide, who came looking for us in the story and said, Ayeka, where are you? Asking us to come out of our hiding and be seen. This Rosh Hashanah, choose to stand up with me, with Rabbi Ben, Rabbi Mark and Harriet, all the clergy and staff here with each other. Help us to help each other create a community that chooses to no longer live by hiding in the shadows. Rather, a community in which we all step into the light and a new beginning that the year 5780 is ready to bring us. May it be a happy and sweet new year for all of us, and Shabbat Shalom. Please stand with me as we join together in the Baruch Hu. Cantor Nate. There you are.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Hamevorach Leolam Vaed Hamevorach Hamevorach Leolam Vaed.
Be seated.
Please be seated, and we're going to do the Shema in a minute. A couple of things. First of all, thank you, Rabbi Michael, because I've been telling people what they've been doing wrong for a long time, and I've been cursed forever. So I guess I'm just getting it right. You know what I mean? What can I tell you? But the Shema is a wonderful prayer. What really touches me is the third paragraph of the Shema. I mean, it all touches me. But in it, and you'll hear this one time during the high holidays, right? One time, we're going to do Lo Taturu.
Yes, at high holidays.
Twice. How many? Twice. Oh, wow. So, Lo Taturu acharei levavchem v'acharei einechem asher zonim achareihem. It's one of my favorite lines, because I get to call people whores, prostitutes. Because that's what the text says. Don't scout out after your eyes and after your heart and your eyes. So, following up on what Rabbi Michael said, when we hide, we follow our hearts to get over, to get what we want, to do all those kinds of things, to be a victim, to be self-righteous. And what happens is we always whore ourselves. Now, what does it mean to whore ourselves? It means, for me, this year, that I'm not being me. I'm not paying the debt. I'm not being my soul. I'm not being the divine need that I was created to be. So as we sing the Shema, as we chant it with Cantor Nate, what I want you to think about as you cover your eyes and sing these words, how am I going to stop prostituting myself? How am I going to stop whoring myself? Most importantly, how am I going to be me?
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Woo, Philip.
Shalom bimroma.
Come on, join in.
Shalom Aleichem. Shalom bimroma. Hu yaseh shalom Aleichem. Shalom bimroma. Hu yaseh shalom Aleichem. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Shalom b'roma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Shalom b'roma. Yaseh shalom aleinu. Hoseh shalom bimroma. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. All my life I just didn't feel apart. I used drugs and pills to kill the pain in my heart. To cure my problems I shot dope every day. Here at Teshuvah I learned another way. I'm a junkie, I'm bipolar, feel the weight on my shoulder. But through therapy and torn, now my problems are all over. Growing every day, my program is okay. But if I don't finish the steps, it'll all go away. I'm the prettiest program facilitator Teshuvah's ever seen. But it'll all come to an end if I don't keep staying clean. On Monday I teach Torah and the residents are an R. Jeff Moran's alcoholic is my biggest fan of all. Teshuvah gave me the tools to live my life. But unlike Jeremy Poole, I did not find a wife. Today my life is too warm. So Yaakov Yisrael. Oh, oh,
I'm giving him voice lessons just to throw that out there.
Good job. Philip, that could be the best you've ever done.
Amen.
It really is.
Well, it's you being open to learning, which is the real thing. I didn't do anything, Philip. You took the advice I gave you, and you worked on it yourself, made it your own. Thank you very much. It's been a blessing for me.
What'd you say about the wife?
Unlike Jeremy Poole,
How come? Okay, everybody, Philip is looking for a wife here at Beit Teshuvah. I just want to put that out, you know what I mean? Okay, now is when we do the Mourner's Kaddish. Anybody who's saying Kaddish for the year of mourning or for a yortzeit, please rise. Make sure that nobody stands alone. As a community, we say the yortzeits, say Kaddish for the yortzeites of Shirley Rothstein, Sarah Newman, Jack Weber, Abby Landis, Anna Morrison, Selma Jean Feinmel, Harry Waters, Joyce Black, Albert Obie Goodman, Molly Feldman, Hyman Scher, Joseph Gluckstein, Jean Yellen, Anita Lomberg, Melvin Hirsch. Year of mourning for Todd Bird, Richard Block, Mildred Borovitz, Lillian Bort, Tricia Dintzer, Sheila Ellman, Glenn Goss, Kobe Levy, Ed Praver, Barry Rose, Daniel Rosen, Michael Roth, Mordechai Sesportis, Michael Shapsis, Sarah Schmidt, Trevor Stefani, Wilson Thacker, Alice Weiss, Lou Weiss, Muriel Werner, Donna Zivik, Yitzhak Dasa, Stanley Tashman.
Travis, James, Mish, Trevor, Tyler, Meredith,
Edward Doyle.
My dad, Stan.
My dad, Lodge.
My grandfather, Marcus Blumenthal.
Eugene Feynman. Trevor Williams.
My friend Roger Pryor.
Robert Halberstam.
Mark Fisher. Richard Block and Glenn Goss.
Glenn Goss.
Jay Crow.
Glenn Goss.
Chris Riccardi, John Brophy, Martin Betts.
Bené Howland Phillips and Michael Roth.
Ben Zuckerman.
Bernie Maslin.
Shirley Smith.
Bernie Maslin, Keith Mislitsky.
My mother, Mary Chevins.
Abby Brown.
John, Richard Block.
Robert Friedman.
Together, Yikadal v'yikadash Shemerah B'yomod divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael b'agalal v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevarach le'olam olamei maya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitlomam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekud shah brichu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran bi'alma bimru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael bimru, amen. Osei shalom bimromav, huya say shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael bimru, amen. May the one who welcomes our loved ones in the next plane of existence send us comfort and send us healing. And we say, Amen. Amen. Okay, so we're going to do the birthday next, but I just took a look. And before I get to the announcements, because I'm not sure who's going to stay around, we only have one Shabbos sponsor. We need 4. Thank you, Zack. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Trudy. We need one more. Come on, come on. One of you people that are always here. Come on, one of you. We got one over there. Okay, Nolan. All right, now Nolan is a recent resident. And you coming back, first of all, it's very smart because you know what Harriet says, if you don't come back to visit, you come back to live. And standing up and doing this is really, it's just amazing and how grateful. All right, Zack, come on up and do the prayer and gratitude for recovery.
You see that? Or should I get it on the book for you?
No.
You can't see that.
I
Okay.
can see that.
Oh,
Oh,
you
Lord,
can't.
my God, I cried unto you, and you did heal me, O Lord. You saved me from the peril and kept me alive.
All right.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hagomel, l'chayim, tovot,
Shigamalani kol tov.
Shegamalani kotov.
That's correct, sir.
Thank
Keep going.
you. All right. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who bestows good beyond our deserving and who has dealt graciously with me.
Everyone at the bottom of the page or on the screen. Mi shigamalchem kol tov, hu yigmalchem kol tov selah. May the one who has caused you good always bestow goodness upon you. Congratulations. All right, get on down there. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zack. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back sober. Your speech now.
Okay. I did not know I was going to be the only birthday tonight. I'm Zack, happy alcoholic and addict. I did not know I was going to be the one tonight, and I find it a very humbling experience. I almost do not know how to deal with it, but that's almost. First of all, it's really neat to be around people who have accomplished things. And we see stars as we go through the city who have accomplished things, actors, actresses. We see politicians on television who have accomplished things. But all of these people have accomplished things for themselves. This place would not exist if there wasn't a woman named Harriet who had a purpose and a job and an idea that it could be done better. She had a dream, and she was joined by a young man named Mark, who helped her along with that dream. And if it wasn't for those two people, there are thousands of lives that would not have occurred the way they have had. I came to Beit Teshuvah because I heard about it, and somebody I knew had a problem with his daughter being in very big trouble. I said, I heard about this place near me called Beit Teshuvah. I'll see what we can do. And I called upon some people who I felt had some connections over here, and sure enough, she got an interview. And while she was being interviewed, I sat in the coffee lounge and happened to be talking to a couple of residents who asked me to sponsor them. That was about 3.5, 4 years ago. And I said, sure. She came out, and they said that it would be 2 weeks till there would be a bed for her. I said, she doesn't have that much time, and she ended up going someplace else and now has nearly 4 years of sobriety. Now, that in and of itself indicates that I had a small part in guiding her in the direction that our higher power chose for her to be. And that's all it was a small part. But this place is here because those two people that I just mentioned have a big part in saving all of these people, in being here and making this place happen, making this dream a dream for other people to get well, for families to be reunited, for hopeless cases to walk through those doors and come out and be the son or daughter that had been written off for as good as dead. They are alive and they are flourishing because of the way this place is structured. You know, it's my birthday. I should talk about how wonderful I am and how I got 37 years. And I'll tell you how I got 37 years really simply. I didn't drink, I didn't use, and I didn't die. Amen. That's it. Amen. But that's the accomplishment of getting the quantity of time. But the benefit of the time that I have had has been enhanced astronomically by my association with Beit Teshuvah, by being able to work with residents here, to guide them a little bit, to share what's going on with me, and for me to see them come in and to see them grow and become human beings worthy of note. Those of you who are here have no idea, I kid you not, how great you can be, because I have seen the greatness occur to so many others. All I've got right now is 37 years. You have the rest of your lives. Don't screw it up. Take direction. Do what they say. And your lives and everybody who you love will change for the good. Thank you for allowing me to be of service.
We have to remember that there are those who are ill in body, ill in spirit, ill in mind. We say Sheberach not because we believe in magic. The prayer is not to say, poof, somebody's going to be. In Judaism, we don't go, healed. We go, what can I do to be with this person? The Sheberach is a commitment to help somebody live until they can't anymore. It's not magic, it's a commitment, and it's our way of expressing our fears, our hopes, and our love. So we say, Sheberach Avotenu v'Imatenu hu yivarech v'yirapeh hacholim. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal. Please put out the names. Kadosh Baruch Hu, send them a complete healing, a healing of the body and a healing of the soul, and let it happen right now. And let us all say, Amen. Join with Cantor Nate, please.
Sheberach Avoteinu Abraham Yitzhak veYaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel veLeah Yivarech v'yirapeh et hacholim Euna Rifana Euna Rifana Sheberach Avoteinu Abraham Yitzhak veYaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel veLeah Uyivarech v'yirapeh et hacholim.
Announcements. Okay, Erev Rosh Hashanah, of course, is Sunday night at 7 p.m. Then first day of Rosh Hashanah, we begin at 9 a.m. For those of you who want the lineup, Rabbi Ben Goldstein will be delivering the sermon on September 29th. Hey guys. On September 30th, I will be delivering the sermon. On Tuesday, October 1st, we're going to do what we did last year, the past couple of years, which is there's going to be four teachers. We have Rabbi Michael teaching, Rabbi Ben Goldstein, Cantor Rachel Freed, and Rabbi Carey, not Joseph.
Rabbi Carey on day 2, I think.
Rabbi Carey on day 2. So part of the service is going to be a learning. It's going to be an amazing experience. Kol Nidre, of course, is Tuesday, October 8th at 7 p.m. That's the night I'll be preaching. Yom Kippur Day from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Rabbi Goldstein will be delivering the sermon in the morning. And the Yizkor service, it says approximately 12 noon. It'll probably be closer to 12:30-ish, but it might be 11:30-ish. One of the things about our high holiday services, of course, is that they do rock. The choir has been working very, very hard under the direction of Laura Bagish. Our band has been working really, really overtime under the direction of James Fuchs. And we take breaks during the service. We know how long people can last, you know what I mean? We know our crowd. So we welcome you all to come. Our way of doing this is pay what you can. So if you feel like, oh no, I can't come because I haven't purchased a membership, whatever you can pay, you're a member. You belong. That's what we want you to know, is that you belong. And for those of you who are out of town or can't make it, please join our live stream, www.beitshuvah.org/live. Or just go on our website and click on the button. What?
It's HH Live.
That's not what you got here. Oh, yeah, HH Live. Okay. There was this one that was in blue. That's what happened. HH Live.
High Holidays Live instead of regular Shabbat. It's a different channel.
Oh.
I think it's all, are we doing Facebook and YouTube, Zack? Yes. So we're also doing Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. Oh, good.
Yep.
Oh, the Russians will hack in and, you know what I mean? No, God knows what'll happen. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, the other thing we're doing from Rosh Hashanah to Yom Kippur, which is really, really important, is our Sova food drive. Every year we collect money in partnership with Jewish Family Service and the Sova Community Food and Resource Program. Any non-perishable item, please bring it. We're going to have our cans over there. It's really, really important. Last year we collected over 750 pounds of donations. We want to hit 1,000 pounds this year, so please, please, please help us out. What? Tashlich is Tuesday, October 1st, 4 p.m. at the Venice Pier. It says Tuesday.
Monday at 4.
Jenny.
Monday at 4, Tashlich, right?
It's the second day.
It's changed?
Yes. Well, everything we sent out, it said second day except for this thing, so we just changed it to second day.
Oh, except for the actual membership.
It says first day.
Okay, good. Okay. Anyway, it's second day at 4 p.m. at the Venice Pier. Thank God we're Beit Teshuvah and we know imperfection.
I have an announcement when you're ready, Rabbi.
What's your announcement?
Thanks, Rabbi. So for those of you, especially residents, for tomorrow, there is a slight chance of rain still, but no matter, our services tomorrow morning are outside because they'll be setting up here. We're doing Shabbat unplugged. And if it does decide to rain, we're going in the garage and do Shabbat underground. So either way, get ready for it tomorrow morning. It'll be a great service. Thank you, Rabbi. We're on at 11 o'clock like normal.
Okay, the other thing is Uber or Lyft is suggested. Parking is provided at Shenandoah Elementary School, which is just up the street from us, and then there'll be shuttles to and from Beit Teshuvah. Most of all, we want to wish you a great Shabbos. It is now time for Oz V'Zim Rasya, or no? What are we doing?
OZ.
That's what you put in here.
Can you help me, please?
Everybody stand up. Please.
OZ V'Zim Rasya Vayahili Lishua.
We also want to thank Thea for her vocals and work
Thea.
in the back. Zack SI for the live stream. Michael CAS for his help. And of course, Leslie on the board. The sound was the best it's been since you left, Leslie. And thank you to Max Hahn and Ted Greenberg, who are doing the sound for the live stream in our beautiful studio. It's time now for the Kiddush, the short Kiddush. You want to do the short one? Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen. Amen.
Grab a piece of the challah or a piece of somebody who's got a piece of their challah, but
watch where you grab that piece. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Good Shabbos, everybody.